All right, y'all. Ooh. Nice, very nice. All right, so let's finish with this tray that I started in my very first 1 tray a day. All of these babies, even since the last time I showed them to you, it's been a few more days. They're huge. Well, a lot of them are huge. I still have some blank spots, so we'll see what's missing. But what I want to do, these are getting too big for these cells, and I want to treat them right this time. I have a history of mistreating things. So what I'm going to do, we're going to pot these up into bigger pots, you know, quite a bit more soil for them to get rooted into. All right, so I am going to start with, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to start with my 1 kilo slow bolt. These are doing really well, really big. Let's take one out. Oh, there's water in there. I just dumped it. All right, y'all. So this right here, 1 kilo slow bolt. Let's take it out. Ooh. Okay. There we go. This is wet. I watered them yesterday and I didn't pour the water out of the bottom. See, I mistreat them. I know. Anyway, here's my 1 kilo slow bolt. It did have really good roots before they got all waterlogged. Hopefully they're not rotting. This plant is quite vigorous and does get quite big. So I'm going to put it in one of the larger pots here. And this is just the potting mix I've been working with the whole time. It does have biotone in it. So we've got some nutrition in here. And it has back guano, I believe. So that's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to write, I already have a tape on all of them. And I'm going to write the name. I had gotten a bunch of tape from Temu. Let me move this. I got a bunch of different colors of masking tape or painter's tape. So I've been using these. It was kind of fun. It was kind of cheap. So let me work on 1 kilo slow bolt. Here's another big one. Let's pull this one out. And these were done the 17th of June. And it is now, I believe, the 28th of June. So what, 11 days? Not bad. That's a lot for 11 days. Excellent. And these will probably get watered in with fish emulsion. I want to keep the nutrition on these. I want to keep, I mean, I don't want to overdo it, but a lot of times I underdo it. I just don't give my plants the nutrition that they need. And I end up with puny, you know, subpar plants that look nothing like anyone else who's growing them because they're using composts and fertilizers and, you know, I'm just not doing it enough. I'm just literally not. So anyway, also this is not going to be enough containers for all these plants, but it's just what I'm starting with for right now. So I brought a bunch more pots and trays in from the man cave. They're on the back porch. So last one. Oh yeah. That didn't take too long. That didn't take too long. Okay. All right, next, let's do this Michelle Napa cabbage. I had 100% germination on the Michelle. On the 1 kilo slow bolt, I have one cell where nothing came up. Anyway, there's the Michelle Napa cabbage. Got lots of Napa cabbages. I better use them this time, okay? Oh. That's done, okay. All right, next, let's do the Tokyo Bacana. This Tokyo Bacana looks so good. That looks so good. I love that. some of these that are a little lanky, I am burying them a little bit deep. Burying that stem deep, in my experience, has not harmed the plant whatsoever, and it helps to straighten it out. So for most plants, when they're a seedling, I bury them deeper than they were, especially if they get a little leggy. So that's what I did with that one. Can't see that, it's all floppy and leggy. So I'm gonna bury it to right there. So all of that stem is gonna be buried. There we go. It's good, so much better. Taking a little pizza break. It's delicious. All right, next we are gonna do this Savoy Perfection. It's a Savoy cabbage. Still really wet, but there's the seedling. Most everything I'm gonna pot up today is gonna have at least one set of true leaves. I think the ones that don't, I'll leave them. All right, so there it is. Nice. All right, let me do the rest real quick, and then I've got to go find more pots. All right, so this tray is officially full. Yeah, this tray is full. All right, let me get another tray and we will finish this up. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna have to make more soil, make another soil mix, because these larger pots are taking up way too much of my mix that I made up the other day. That mix I need to use for my actual seed starting and not for potting up things that are already going. So I brought in a bag of Landscaper's Pride. It's a 40-pound bag. Okay, brought that in. And my sifter, because I'm going to sift it. I'm not having all that bark and stuff in there. I do have a brand new bag of Ocean Forest that I got the other day. And I'm going to add some Biotone. And I'm just going to sift into this bowl like a whole new mix. So I'll do that without you. Now, this reminds me of something. This Biotone exclusive formula, it does have, it's plant food plus mycorrhizae. And, oh, bless you, pickles. But a fun fact about brassicas is brassicas, I do believe, do not form a symbiotic relationship with any mycorrhiza fungi. They just don't. So this might be a little bit wasted on all these brassicas, but it does have other plant food in it. So it's just they're not going to be using the mycorrhiza portion, so I just thought I would bring that up. Anyway, all right, so I will come back to you. It may be late tonight because this is going to take a minute to sift a 40-pound bag of soil. Anyway, that's fine. This video will be done one of these days. One of these days. I always have these editing gymnastics hoops that I put upon myself by the way I film things. So, anyway. All right, well, I'll come back to you. Bye. All right, guys, I am back and I am actually done. Okay, I'm done. This tray of seedlings is the last that we're going to do for today. Oh, and they've already been watered in with fish emulsion. There's some really nice coloring on the calabose and on the giant red rock. Is that what, oh, mammoth red rock cabbage. Really pretty kind of purpley stuff. That's nice. So the rest of this tray, the Hidu Tiny bok choy right here, I'm actually going to be taking these outside soon. The rest of the little guys in the tray, I'm going to let them get a little bit bigger, including the rest of this mammoth red rock here. I'm going to let the true leaves get a little bit bigger before I pot them up some more. So, finally, this video is done. And I see some cloud cover outside, so I may go back outside and start back to work out there. So, all right, guys. All right, guys, so I am gonna plant some of these brassicas outside without hardening them off. It is in the later evening hours, after 7:30. It might be almost 8 o'clock at night, so the light's getting pretty low. But I think I'm gonna plant out some of these brassicas. I'm gonna plant them under the zinnias here. We just had some rain come through, so we have rain-cooled air. It's not that hot. I'm planting them at night. The sun is gonna come up tomorrow, and I think it's not gonna blast them too bad because we're gonna have some zinnia foliage here and here. The sun's coming this way, you know, blocking them, protecting them just a little bit. But we'll see. These seedlings grew so fast. It's literally, it hasn't even been 3 weeks. And these seedlings are huge. So, that is 1 kilo slow bolt, okay? I just seeded them on the 17th of June. I potted them up the 27th of June. Today's July 9th. Hadn't been that long at all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay these out. I'm gonna plant them. I think they're gonna be fine. I have some cabbages as well. Just not only the Napa cabbages. I have a Savoy Perfection. We're gonna do that. And I have a Tokyo Bacana, which is a mustard, kind of a mustard lettuce green. We're gonna do that. I know, look at that Savoy Perfection. That's some nice roots. All right, I've put a little biotone in the hole. We're gonna get them all planted. I had to show you this 1 kilo slow bolt. These roots are insane. That is amazing. I better eat one of these. They're so beautiful. Okay. Guess what? I'm sweating and it got too dark, actually. I'm not gonna be able to finish. So I did the Savoy Perfection and I did the 1 kilo slow bolt. So I will come back out here tomorrow to do the Tokyo Bacana and the Michelle Napa cabbage. So see you tomorrow.